God, I fucking love this game.
No, interesting thing about those anchor plugs, they use limb technology to stake down pockets of stability in an area. Basically, they delay how quickly you're turned into Swiss cheese out there.
Sabi. I'm glad you think so, Amelia. Still haven't figured out how to open those yet. Okay. Now, how much did these get repaired? Oh shit, fully. Nice. And now I can just do stuff like this. All my spare parts go in. Wait, there is. The locker must be bigger on the inside. Yeah. Yeah, it's the juxtaposition of the incongruous. Ah, I do have some more. There. Paint. Off-white. Blue. Oh, right. I wanted to... It's still not an international incident if we don't tell anyone. There are a lot of Canadians in the world. Who's gonna miss 16? We've had this message before, but it was 4. Now it's 16. RR meeting 2. There we go. Alright. Meeting minutes, November 18th, 1949. Agenda. How best to classify and store SRR equipment and journals. Suitable social clubs for meetings that will not exclude Dr. Ophelia Turner. Arising concerns, the SRR lacks formal structure. Country clubs, academies, golf venues, etc. Off limits to Dr. Ophelia Turner. Action items. Dr. Ophelia Turner shall be responsible for storing and maintaining SRR equipment. Dr. Reginald Stanley Robinson shall be responsible for minute taking and record keeping. AOB, local cider tasting, courtesy of Dr. Henry F.W. Mulligan. Okay, anomaly studies. This one... Okay. Articat reference 3.63. While this anomaly cannot strictly be described as humanoid, it has nevertheless gained the moniker Hat Man, and a slew of distant sightings describe a first impression of a tall person in a hat and coat. Why is tasting in quotes, indeed? Sightings are consistent in their description of a tall, thin shape moving at or just above ground level, with a broad, low, hat-like top above an almost cone-like tapering lower structure. This can give the impression of a wide-shouldered figure. No sightings of this anomaly have occurred since June 1964. However, at this time, many zone personnel began to report extremely consistent dreams of something similar entering their homes. Pacemaker, dictaphone recording, Office of Dr. Ricci, February 12, 1968. Hey, dictaphone. Most of the time, even the majority of the time, the zone makes a mess of everything. It's pure chaos out here. But sometimes, just sometimes, its eternal rearrangement creates something coherent, even useful. This time around, it looks like those useful things are reconstructions of some of our own equipment and inventions, built back into something that's actually functional. They look and behave just like several early prototypes from our first LIM labs. But at the same time, it's also as if they've been assembled clumsily by a child, or by someone trying to understand how this technology works. Someone improvising, someone learning. Here I am, trying first to understand LimTech and then the zone, yet sometimes I wonder if something inside it isn't also trying to learn about us. Rocked tourist. Journal fragment, date unknown. You know what? It's an increasingly bad time in the zone these days. Every day when I step out of my door, I should get a different job. I should do something else. Getting worse. Where these things are all but springing up out of thin air, and now we have this chain reaction thing, this brutal, deadly trap that just outright slaughters people. Whole lines of these dummies, any one of them capable of setting off all the rest. 7 people have died in days. You know what it feels like to me? Like the zone is murdering us, even like it enjoys doing so. It's as if something really, really doesn't want us here, and you know what? That's fine by me. Tomorrow morning, I'm out. Bolt Bunny, Memo, FAO, Dr. Lopez, July 19th, 1965. Addendum. I don't think we can ascribe intelligence because the behavior seems both reactive and entirely independent or any other entities. I'm assuming it means of, entirely independent of any other entities. There's no evidence of judgment or consideration. That should be or. There is no sign of any social or group dynamics. There is little to no environmental awareness. I'd surmise that it is, in essence, purely instinctual. To this end, I recommend we ditch the moniker bunny, as what we see here is barely even the base instinct to latch onto and feed. It is brainless, it is mindless, we cannot give them animal names. So to answer your original question, no, I do not believe they feel anything, and I don't believe it worthwhile we entertain any more guilt or shame in dealing with them as we might if we were to swat a mosquito. Not even that. We must stop calling them bunny. Honeypot. Ah, yes, this was the... I broke open the thing and a bunch of shit came out. Partial memo, source unknown, circa 1967. I don't like the word trap because it implies intent, and intent implies intelligence. A substantial application of intelligence, in fact. Planning. For sure, we have multiple accounts now of what seems to be the spontaneous appearance of anomalies apparently triggered by human behavior or investigation. But we must think about this as scientists. Something that happens as a response or reaction of some kind isn't necessarily goal-oriented behavior. It may be no more than the ripples created by a stone falling in a lake, albeit a lake that continues to baffle and bemuse. We must spend a lot more time recording what the zone does, what these anomalies do, before we begin extrapolating. I don't believe that we're seeing intent or intelligence. I believe we are merely seeing response. unfolding processes no different to weather or complex chemical reactions. We just might happen to be sometimes be the catalyst. Zone receiver. ARDA briefing recorded August 30th, 1970. Hey everyone, the new receiver designs are ready, and I promise these ones won't be so edible. Being quite serious here, folks, last year's rash of signal-hungry anomalies, the ones that would chow down on anything broadcasting across lower bands, absolutely tanked our comms budget and cut hundreds of us off from the outside world. The alloys we're using now, combined with the new standard frequencies, mean nothing's going to be chewing up our broadcasts anymore. Now, let's get these deployed as soon as possible and make sure each has a recording cache fitted. And get those parts welded on tight. I'm not letting another one of these fall into the hands of that self-proclaimed guerrilla radio group. Who knows what kind of nonsense signals they're picking up from the outside world. Or, even worse, beaming out. It's all on our heads if that happens again. Interesting. Yeah, Sil, this game has tons of that. So much. It's so good. Pretty sure I had a spare crowbar. Guess not. Electrician's bit. More rubber. This has the X on it. What do I break it with? Oh, I did a little bit of damage to it. Okay, so it has 5,000. Why do I feel like that's not? Oxidized, fixed, healing. Cracked. Can I put it in here? I don't know if that's actually what's meant to be in there. Put these. Okay, no, those can't be put in there. Ooh, burnt orange paint. That was a lot of shit. Like, a lot of shit. Oh yeah, so you'll probably, speaking of Transcar, you'll probably appreciate this then. They have stickers. They have all of the flags. Kind of similar to how like web fishing has them. Alright. Put this back. Have light blue or blue? This blue's pretty dark, if I remember. Light blue. Just do the chassis. Okay. Ooh. And right, are those the colors? There. Yeah. Oh yeah, when the radio suddenly stops like that and it has like question marks, it's because that's a copyrighted song. Okay, we can get another door and a steel panel. Yeah, you have an option to toggle that. Doors worked off. Okay, one of these two. I realize I fucking spent all of that effort painting that door. Grab the pink paint to get. Then front left tire, you're wobbly. See if that fixes that. Battery needs charging. Bumper. Ooh, winch. Okay. Don't have many chemicals. That there. Trojan system. Okay. Our Lord and Savior dumpster. Hopper. Crap. Okay. Oh, I haven't found any spike puddles. I could use the blowtorch on tourists, but if you're in like super close range to them when they explode, it does damage to you. Because I can kick them. I can kick the tourists. But then they explode in your face. Could do a second expansion rack. Oh, my engine. Yes. Discover 300 logbook entries. Side mounted lights. Okay, so we had side floodlights, bullet engine that needs steel sheet and thermosap crystals. I can't. 42. These mount to a side thingy. So let's see, can I craft one of those? Don't think I have enough limb energy for it now. No. I can't mount this yet. Alright, I still don't know what's going on in there. Okay. Our thing is more or less in good shape, aside from this pin. That's fine. Right. Go figure.
Trying to figure out how to pay me a visit? Don't bother. By regular standards, I'm about 10 miles west of you. In zone terms, consider me on another planet. There's a valley of perpetual instability enclosing my corner of the zone, and yes, I chose to live here for that exact reason. Leave an old woman in peace.
Alright. I don't like that the zone is labeled as dark. The storms unfortunately moved right onto the damn thing. That just takes me further up there. We gotta go here. Oh, there's a highway. Hell yeah. Okay, so yeah, we can just kind of like skip E7. Go straight to E1. Could also possibly go like out to here, but that's still gonna go up to this. Okay. 33113. Have a spare tire. Gas. Alrighty. Away we go. I was considering that still. Like, I might be able to say get in like through here or something like that, but this green marker is the quest marker. So like there may be one here, but this is where the quest is taking me currently. Oh, can I actually just ignore my planned route? Okay, I've never taken the highway before, so let's see how this works out. Alright, so we have a couple of things. Tunnel. And yes, that was just a big giant rock dildo come punching through the ground. Ooh. Very nice. We like these trucks. Armored door. Hell yeah. Ooh, got another truck too. Fuck. Nice. Don't even get to make it like 20 feet. White stripes, off-white paint, money wizard. Already have full health. Here. Don't need the crude door. Bill door. Looks like a small lab building. Oof, owl mud. Down the road then. Alright, ground, I know you're pretty happy to see me. No place is safe. Bigfoot. I hate it. Empty. This place sucks. What? You might not be anything, but no. Truck. They got off some sweet jumps. Truck. That's that checked. Nothing else until after the tunnel. Weird shit we have going on in there, though. Chef friend. Nice. Right there. Can't open that door. Break down the radio, grind the computer. Yellow light. Nothing. Okay. God, just this image right here. Like, I'm in a tunnel right now. Fuck this. Am I right? Like, there's a lot of, like, liminal space type shit, too. Alright, we got that random floating cloud of storm. Not a major storm. Hey, crew? You want a giant booger lands on your mouth. And then slowly slides down. Ooh, armored panels. Wheels. Summer tire leaking. Alright. Wait. Wait, I never investigated the hut. Whoa. Or things to be. That later. Basketball. Hands only. Beware, no one in the zone has handled an orb like this before, and we have no idea what the consequences will be. Baker? All is life. This. Friendly dumpster Chan. I will take your gears, my lord. Such a bounty, my lord. There's the barn, but honestly, whatever. So you... The mailman. Excuse me, sir, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord Safer, friendly dumpster? How you doing, Vicar? Good to see you, Ming. We're working our way out to the edge of the map. Yes, ground dildo, it's you. The dumpster shall lead us to victory. We only need to follow its teaching. So I'm edging. In a way, yes. Actually, it is kind of funny that you say that, Because, in a way, we actually are. Because every time we go out for a ride, we get a little bit closer to the wall, but we don't quite cross it. Okay. Anchor party. Nice. We have a charging station, a number of anchors, and then we are passing through. Okay. Do you just charge my vehicle? Is that what you do? Oh, hell yeah. Anomaly studies, 9-volt battery. May the scrap rain down from our holy dumpster so our pockets are never empty and our car never hungry. Well said, brother. Directly southwest. Stuck on bushes. Go get that radio signal before we continue. Where are you? Canister. I think you're right there. Yep. Through this audio recording. Oops.
The press coverage of limb technology is bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at first. In the decade between 1955 to 1965, limb is called many things. The promise of the future, the herald of a new age, the never spoken of again. You don't have to dig very deep for the gaps in the story to emerge. The presidential demonstration is the only physical proof we ever see of it. Compared to the Manhattan Project, developed under airtight shroud of secrecy, why was limb paraded around in the papers? And if it really was the technological quantum leap to answer all our wildest dreams, why did it blink out of existence? The story of limb technology is one hell of a maze, and the key to it is a woman named Dr. Ophelia Turner. Did Ophelia Turner, by all measure a failed physicist as far as her public record goes, truly invent LIM technology? Or was she held up as a Rosie the Riveter for the Cold War? An Atomic Annie to excite the masses during the no-holds-barred race against the Soviet Union? Was she a myth, martyr, or monster? A figment of the imagination? True savior? Or a convenient scapegoat? I'm Chiaki Sarahashi, and in this 9-part series, I aim to find out.
Okay. Now we have what looks like our radar station at the top of the hill. Yeah, all this. A little bit. Tourists. Get out of here, weirdos. Also, the car is now pink and red. Or not pink and red, pink, blue, and white. Don't shock me, please. Back here. Back here. Damn, it took a while to kill that frickin' thing. It would be another bolt bunny. Radio station launching. Ooh, yeah, I'm at 2/3 of a tank, so. Ooh, nice. Inventory full, fortunate. Let's try to break. He teleported over. Considerate of him. Well, time to go. Alright, follow the road, make a left at the end. That limb node is close. Okay, yeah, limb node's right there. I'll grab it. Oh shit, there's two. Get the far one. Still making good time. Storm's not that fast. So far, anyway. Gates up there. Another anchor up here. Right there. Okay, this storm is actually moving very slow. Wriggling wreck. Okay. Been meaning to scan that one. Okay. The absolute greed, indeed. Yeah, that's a very slow-moving storm. Holy crap. I was expecting, considering how fast the previous couple of storms have been running. Not bad at all. Okay. I will not have a lot of time here. Book of Sanitation, Chapter 4, Volume. Verse 20. Verily I say, YOLO, for thou shalt not let thine memes be of dreams. Perfect. Oh. Fuck that. Okay. I need to call this in before I get here. I will not have a lot of time. Yeah, so I turn left. Yeah, storm's already here. Okay, I'll call it. Storm hasn't shown up yet. I will call it when I get to the blue marker. God, draining the battery fast too. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. After the train tracks. Great. Turning right here.